like what Walker's just done there. That, as far as board management, was perfect. How perfect would this be? Absolutely majestic. Did you enjoy that, Jamie? We all did. That was wonderful. Saw this one last night from Jim Mchuan. Bull.
101.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that particular stare, would you?
Move over, Neil Warnock. Come on in. Jensen Walker.
What your microwave sees when you cook dinner, isn't it?
That's unbelievable what he just did. Well, that's very believable because Atkins is now within 2 legs of Saturday already.
Was unable to do so, and he's opened up the door here for Walker to level this game back up at 2-2 if he can find double 4.
This is a possible game changer.
That
is extremely good.
Jensen Walker.
As soon as the door was opened, Walker just walked right in.
First. Game on.
To set up a match-winning chance, but Walker's got to get onto a doable out here.
Jamie Atkins is turning the screw in a way that only the elite players can. He was behind in this leg, and he was behind by a margin.
66.
But he's now wrestled this last leg in his favour. And if he finds his 66, he's through to Saturday night. And he'd leave the defending champion waiting. 21 remaining. It's 8-8 for Saturday night again. It's 8-8 for Jamie Atkins to return to Saturday night again.
Jamie Atkins.
Jensen Walker looks absolutely desolate as he loses that game. The defending champion off to a losing start. A disappointing look on his face as he looks at the scoreboard, and the scoreboard will paint 4-3 in the favour of Jamie Atkins. In darts goal, but it's not one that will go down into the list of games we should delete from our minds for all time. It's double top for Vanderveld, who was 2-0 down in this game to level this contest up at 2 apiece. Well, this for the match for a man who made it through to the World Youth Final last year. Yian Vanderveld looking at double 12 and getting double 12 to seal the game for 14 data, and just giving himself a little bit of breathing space in second position in the group. On to 6 points and looking rather pretty.
120.
There were 3 of those in their fixture this morning. Tops.
Game.
That's more like it.
Chris Quanto.
We have a quality game here.
That is the type of quality that Chris Ctok has. And actually, last night, found a couple of Tub Plus checkouts. Atkins 70 for 2-2.
Double 16.
Game show on the 4 flag.
Well, that one is just like the Atkins diet. All meat, no veg. Move on. Beautiful.
5th flag, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Do you go directly for the double 19, or do you elect to split? Splits, but doesn't find the single 6. So it's going to be 2 in hand, a double 14. Now double 7. And all of a sudden, things could get dicey.
Jamie require 88.
I'm with you. I don't think he was going for that single 10.
Just knocked him off stride, didn't it? I think that reaction said all you needed to know. Double 14. Which is ironic because Quanto didn't want to leave that. Didn't find it. Atkins did want to leave it. And he does get. And he leads 3-2.
6th flag, it's Chris to throw first.
That was genuinely one of the best reactions to any situation in the series.
Jamie,
people are struggling to beat Atkins. It's as simple as that. He must have cast a spell on people in this group.
Well, Quad can't say he hasn't had his chances in this game. And it's a game that comes to a close. And it's a win, which makes it 6 on the spin for Jamie Atkins. A 4-2 success against Chris Ctok.
Fascinating stuff. Double 16.
28.
Oh, that one's not like a bunch of chewy sweets. That's more like a song that says, well, put your hands on your hips. Well, swing your knees in time if you find 94 more.
Game shot.
Oh, that is absolutely killer.
Yian Vanderveld.
That's like getting kicked in the shins for a run-up. That is hurtful.
Game on.
And just did it so nonchalantly that he hardly broke sweat. But whilst he looks like nothing's happened, Jensen Walker is cutting a real desolate figure. He's on the cusp of a 4-0 defeat to Yian Vanderveld, who's been the big mover this evening. And that 4-0 success puts him very much on the cusp. Jensen Walker, the reigning champion, head in hand at the back of the stage. Is he beginning to see his title defense slip away? Well, that was a very cold look into the camera, and that was a very quick exit for Yian Vanderveld. He's not going to get embroiled in anything. He just wants to get his job done.
Jimmy Roquan 76.
He's got a couple of games off. He's got Quanto in game 7. He's got to strike there. As for these guys, the time to strike is right now.
Double 18 for Mchuan.
Game shot
into the top corner. And that, a breaker throw for Chucky.
When he throws that, he doesn't think that's in.
Jim to throw first.
Quanto is 0 from 1 on the doubles.
Game
but
shot
that is very necessary. He doesn't hit that 32. Mchuan is staring at 3-0 in the face.
Game on.
About time, he says.
He's turning into a gift machine.
And Quanto gets one last opportunity. Hail Mary time for Quanny. Hail Mary time. Is he going to find the end goal? Yes, he is.
Shot on the 5th
How about that for an ice-cold stunner from Ctok?
6th leg is Jim to throw first.
I like that mark of respect from Jim. He's giving him the fist pump as if to say, yeah, great shot, pal. This is not a sure thing. But this is definitely the biggest shot of his group.
The third leg where he's had a dart to beat Chris Ctok. And at long last, he finds that match-winning double. And for Chris Ctok, well, he was given a glimmer of hope in that last leg. But it looks like his hopes of making it through to another Saturday are beginning to evaporate. Jim McHugh has put himself in the best possible position. He's eventually beaten Chris Ctok by 4 legs to 3. Now the average dovetails below 107.
106.
This is where Yian gets into the game, isn't it?
If you're average hunting, you want this to go. And it does go.
But what if you're point hunting? I like that reaction from Yian, actually. He's trying to win this game because he really wants to win it and get through with a game to spare. Fireworks. When these guys play, fireworks.
And all of a sudden, Atkins may have to take out the 112 because Vanderveld has left himself on 32 to bring it back to 3-2. It's double 16. And that caps off a special performance for Jamie Atkins. If you're going to win a group, win it in style. And that's exactly what he's done. An average of 105.51. In fact, it was an average that dovetailed towards the end. It was in and around the 110s for large swathes of it. But in the end, just a measly 105.51.
Jensen, you require 16.
Jensen, looking at the double that won him his Champions Week title. It could be the double that saves his chances of qualifying this time around. He finds it. It's 3-0. And for Chris Ctok, it might be time to usher the famous words of David Bumble Lloyd, the cricket commentator. Start the car.
One last double. for 2 points.
Well, for every action, there's a reaction.
12.
He was tinged with disappointment after the game
Which
against
requires
Yian Vanderveld, and he almost undid that particular result with a 4-0 win of his own. Ctok,
Game shown the
well, that
fourth
was really
leg.
his group
Chris Quanto.
reliant on that. Walker has the darts, though,
Fifth
to
leg, it's Chris to throw
wrap
first.
it up once and for all.
He's had 5 darts for the match. He gets more.
And look what it is again. Is lucky number 8 going to be the trump card again for Walker? Yes, it is.
Shot the match.
Well, he had to survive
Jensen
a
Walker.
real big scare from a courageous Chris Quanto, who now knows his chances of making it through to the big dance is now over. For Jensen Walker, you can see that he's got away with one. He led the game 3-0, and he was comfortable at 3-0.
Give me a require 81.
Well, Mchuan looking for a potential 11 darter here with a breaker throw for 2-0.
Don't be too aggressive. Okay, don't listen to me, Jim. Yeah, that'll do it.
On the second leg.
That'll do
Jim
very
McEwen.
nicely. All of the ails of the first leg
Third leg,
forgotten,
it's
and he
Jim
takes a
to
2-0
first.
lead.
Game on. Give me a require 84.
Percentage-wise, it was wrong. This is right.
Game
Very
on
right.
the
That's an
third
11-dart
leg.
break from Atkins.
Jamie Atkins.
Beautiful. Nonchalant.
Fourth leg, it's
Brilliant.
Jamie to throw first.
And Atkins is back in this game.
It's not up to him. It's up to Mchuan. He needs one more.
What a beautiful way to finish off a
Jim
beautiful
McEwen.
performance on Jim McEwen. In the end, the average in excess of a ton. And that was after a 22 dart hold to win the opening leg.
Who takes it? Look at that. It's right in the middle.
Game shown the
That
second
is just
leg.
outrageous.
Yian Vanderveld.
If you needed proof of just how good he can be, you've just seen it.
Third leg, it's Yian
more
to
do you
throw
need?
first. Game on.
Point of no return.
Game shown the fifth
How many
leg.
times has he done
Chris
that tonight?
Quanto.
Stayed in a match with a lovely combination.
Sixth
He
leg,
finds
it's
the
Chris to
hurdle
throw
shot to
first.
tops.
Game on.
And this one isn't done yet.
Well, for Chris Codto, his campaign looks set to end. Vanderveld looks at double 10. Vanderveld looks at double 5. And gets double 5. It's going to be second place for Yian Vanderveld. A 4-2 victory over Chris Quanto. And we've got one more game to go. We'll have a look at that first for an emotion there. That finally, that outpouring of relief from the young Dutchman.
He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen. Jensen Walker.
I think it's going to be won by the player that holds it together.
I completely agree with you. Tops. I'd classify that as holding it together.
Jensen Walker. Third leg, it's Jensen
Maybe
to
the
throw
most
first.
important thing is he didn't give Jim an attempt at 1-3-1, which is something we saw earlier from Quanto.
Game on.
777 for Tops. Tops hasn't been helpful for him tonight. But it is
Game shown
there,
the third
and that's a
leg.
seismic break.
Jim McEwen.
And that has hurt Jensen Walker, because
Fourth leg,
I
it's
think
Jim
he
to throw
expected to come
first.
back.
Game on. Jimmy requires
This might have to be
54.
something that Jensen has to bounce back from.
Well, it was labelled the Battle of the Champions. And it's the champion from Series 5 that'll book his ticket to Saturday night. Jensen Walker's defence of the MODUS Super Series title has come to a shuddering end. The Series 10 champion will exit stage left in Series 11, and it is Mchuan. Welcome back to the MODUS Super Series. This is what we've seen on this Friday night. A dramatic Friday in which went down all the way to the final game. Straight shootout between the defending champion Jensen Walker and the former champion Mchuan. And it was the experience of Chucky that prevailed in the end. A 4-1 victory for Mchuan means he joins Yian Vanderveld and Jamie Atkins through to tomorrow night's final. We can confirm that now by having a look at the table. Jamie won 7 out of his 8 games, actually lost in his last match to stop him from completing back-to-back cars. Yian Vanderveld in second position on 10 points, played some really good stuff over the course of the 2 days in Group B, and Mchuan squeezing through past Jensen Walker into that final position through Quanto, finishing bottom of the group.